We are driving a 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. And it's not just any Z06. This belongs to Eddie X.
Woohoo.
We're finally doing a video together.
Finally.
We've been talking about this for a minute.
For pretty much since I bought the car, so 3
pretty
years,
much,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
Oops. Better late than never.
And we've known each other long before that,
very,
too.
very long time, yes.
So I wanted to get some ownership impressions from you on this car. We haven't had a press car, a Z06, in the Detroit fleet. I've only spent like maybe an hour with one out in California on Decker Canyon Road. It was really sketchy.
Crazy Malibu Canyon.
Yeah, so I haven't driven it normally. I haven't driven it out on my familiar route. And I know you've lived with this extensively. How many miles do you have on this? Almost 7,000 miles?
Yeah, not enough.
You've loved it.
Yes.
You've gone on lots of adventures. You've
Yes.
driven it all over the country.
Yes.
So, yeah, let's walk you guys around it real quick. We'll talk about the spec. We'll start inside. So this is a Z07 package.
Yes.
5.5 liter flat plane crank V8. What's Redline, like 80 or
8,600, 8,700, something like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
670 horsepower, 8-speed auto,
Dual clutch,
clutch, and this has a lot of carbon fiber. This is a great spec.
So it's actually, I only did level 1 carbon.
Okay.
So you can get all of this in carbon, but to me, ultimately, carbon fiber is like decoration, also lightweight, and ultimately it's also shiny plastic. And I like the leather. I got
This
the
looks nice.
two-tone blue, so I actually did not spec the another level up carbon because I like this in leather. But yeah, it's got the carbon paddles, the steering wheel, and I love all the tech creature comforts. So when I took delivery of this, I also had a Gen 2 R8 RWS. And this is a list of all the things that a Corvette, only a Corvette has that my R8 did not. And it wasn't that much of a model year difference, right? We have front lift, front cameras, blind spot warning, digital rear view mirror, like all of these things, front
heated
cameras.
ventilated seats, heated steering wheel.
All these creature comforts, which in like a sports car, supercar, may not be #1 priority, but when you live with the car, you're like, wait, why can't my R8 have blind spot warning?
Yeah.
And in a mid-engine car, your blind spots are cataclysmic, right?
They're huge.
It's not good.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things is what I loved when Corvette started getting into this echelon of performance that was touching up upon other more established like supercars, because you can still get the normal Corvette stuff.
It's not missing anything. That's what I love about
Yeah.
my Camaro.
Yeah.
Is I have the 2SS,
Yeah.
and it has everything. It's got the Bose, it's got the heated steering wheel, it's got the ventilated seats, memory seats. Yeah.
The sound system, this is a 3LZ, so it's got the nicer sound system too.
Cool.
It's actually pretty good.
The Bose Performance Series
Yeah.
is like the first Bose sound system I've heard in a sports car that is genuinely impressive.
I know.
It's
The longest
really
time
good.
you saw was no highs, no lows, must be Bose.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
This is actually good.
It's really good.
Properly good. Yeah. So the interior is cool. It's the two-tone
That's
blue
awesome.
with the blue stitching. Match the blue exterior. I love blue interior, so.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So
Cool.
outside?
Let's check it out. Yeah, the cool thing about the Z06 too is that it gives supercar vibes.
Yeah.
It looks exotic. It looks special. It sounds exotic. It sounds special. We'll have to give it a little bit of a rev here.
Are you in Z? No, or was that?
Oh, does Z mode give you more?
I'll give you a couple.
All right, you know what to do. We'll stand behind here. Yeah, that's it.
That's stock exhaust.
That's insane. Absolutely insane.
Like, I'm pretty sure when you're in whatever race for a powertrain, it's the valves open and it's essentially muffler bypass.
Cool.
So I got offered a bunch of exhausts, and I was like, "This is already so loud."
It's perfect.
And then you can make it go quiet too.
Wow.
Like, I think that's torque. That should be cool. Yeah. So
Valves
it's very
closed.
livable, yeah.
Yeah. That's insane. That sounds so good. All right, so you got the big wing,
Yep.
set of Boston wheels on here.
Boston Fords wheels. This with the Z07 pack, and the factory comes on Cup 2Rs.
Oh yeah,
which,
that's right.
I got caught in the rain in LA on the Cup 2Rs, and I'm like, I'm doing 45 because I don't want to hydroplane.
Forget about it.
And like they wear, so I swapped to PS4S's when I got the new wheels too.
Much more useful tire.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yep.
This is the Z07.
Z07 pack with the carbon Aero.
Okay, cool.
So to get Z07 pack, you have to get the Aero, which comes with the bigger splitter, the dive planes, canards, and the bigger wing out back.
Sweet.
I did exposed carbon on that, and I got lucky because the allocation that I got early, remember when these first came out, the constraints were wild.
Yeah.
You could not get the big wing because they were having supply chain issues. So I was lucky
Sure.
I was able to get an unconstrained car. So carbon ceramics with Z07 and the carbon Aero.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, great spec. It's just gorgeous. And you got the X on the side.
Smurf blue.
Yep. Gotta check out the trunk. Let's see, is there? Yeah, there it is.
I have an Venturi intake.
Oh yeah, cool. So I've seen this in YouTube videos, but never in person.
I did the install myself with a friend.
Cool.
Everything was pretty easy, except for one bolt on the back of the stock airbox. Everything else took like an hour, and that one bolt took 2. Which
you can still fit the top in here.
Yes.
It doesn't impede too much.
Yep.
Notice the difference in sound?
A little bit of induction sound at medium throttle, but once you're like ripping on it, I don't hear anything over the exhaust anyways.
Okay, sure, that makes sense.
And they claim a little bit of mid-range power and torque boost. And yeah, it's cool. I love the way it looks.
Cool.
You get a little aquarium to take a look at your intake.
Yeah, it's just more visual of the whole powertrain. That's awesome. Sweet.
Do you remember did you go on C8 Stingray launch?
No.
So in Vegas, when the Corvette went mid-engine, there was a station they had set up with like a set of golf clubs.
I was just about to ask if you golf.
Sure, it fits. And we're like, okay, I guess it indeed does fit. So they know their demographic, they know the importance. I have never put golf clubs in the back of this car, but it would fit.
In C6, C7 Corvettes, you can put like 4 sets of golf clubs. You can put more golf clubs than people.
Exactly.
But it's good they've kept that going with this mid-engine design. Of course, you got a frunk too.
There is some like daily livability, right? It's not as practical as C7, C6 because I'm not putting as much stuff back here because it gets hot.
Sure. Yeah, and the wing's kind of in the way.
Exactly. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm not putting my ice cream back here.
Yeah.
It's going to melt. And then,
but takeout, it'll keep it warm.
It will.
There you go.
Indeed. You can keep your fries nice and crispy. Put them in your trunk. But yeah, it's still nice to have.
So you're probably using the front trunk a lot more.
All the time.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. ZR1, you lose it because they have the big S stuff up front.
That's right. I noticed.
There is no front trunk on the ZR1.
Let's go check out the front.
Stuck here. Yeah. One thing so this has soft close. Engine compartment. The newer model years have a soft close front trunk. I know.
Oh, that's nice. Little things.
There's a little thing right here. The front trunk. Yeah, and it's big enough. I've got it back here. I've done.
That's great. There's an exterior latch.
Yeah, there's a button right there.
Oh, perfect.
There, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, backpack, a duffel bag. You can fit a carry-on suitcase like a standard one in there.
Okay.
Enough.
Good. Yeah.
Not as practical as Porsches have huge front trunks typically.
Yeah, they're massive.
The Lambo stock Ferraris have good front trunks too. So it kind of, the R8 was about similar to this.
Okay.
But R8's all-wheel drive eats into it, so this doesn't have the excuse of all-wheel drive. So I don't know packaging, but
yeah,
it's fine.
I remember E-Ray was about the same. It was like slightly less.
It was like, they said like maybe 2 cubic feet. Is that because the battery or motor or something? Slightly, yeah. But it's negligible.
Yep.
So.
Is this blacked out badge?
Yeah, factory. They have the,
okay.
I forgot what it was called. It was like the stealth package for the badging.
That's black speaker grills too, right?
Yes, that's the stealth interior one too. Yeah. Sweet. So the newer ones, you just drop it, it soft closes. This one you gotta
push
kind
it
of leave fingerprints.
That's okay. More visceral, you know.
Dude, I think it was on E-Ray when I first saw that or something. I was like, is that able to be retrofitted? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh. It's the little things, but yeah, I love the car.
That's okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right, let's go drive it.
Go for your drive.
I'm excited. I just got out of the Lamborghini Revuelto.
A big step down.
I don't know. This doesn't feel much less special. It's probably more reliable and better developed in some ways.
The Revuelto was shockingly easy to drive, though.
It was.
Compared to what like Aventadors used to be like. I was shocked about that. Yeah. This is an example of how ignorance is bliss. So I just fueled up before coming down here. You know there's a recall right now.
On what?
On Z06 ZR1.
Oh.
Fuel. Some were catching on fire. I guess something with, if you're not careful when you're fueling and you drip some fuel, or like there's a faulty pump. There were a couple that caught fire. So this was maybe a month ago. There was a stop sale, not a stop drive because I'm still driving it, but recall. And there's no fix quite yet.
So it's truly a supercar.
It is. Yeah. It has gone through the rite of passage, like the 918, like the 458, right? But like ignorance is bliss, because before knowing about that, I fueled up. Not careful, right?
Sure.
It was fine. But once you know, like I had the most stressful, nervous fill up in my life. I'm so careful, like tapping the pump.
Yeah, you can't unlearn that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But it is a thing. It's lifted now, where I think you can buy them again. You just be careful. So, yeah, supercar things.
Yeah, for sure. That's funny. We'll let this GT3 4-liter go by.
Is that
RS?
4.0?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a regular. That's a regular.
GT3 RS, okay, all right.
Still, as if a 997 GT3 RS is not.
Wow.
I love that livery package.
That's gorgeous. I've seen that around before.
Yeah, so you're in Z mode right now, which I have set up the way I like it. Suspension's in the more comfortable setting, but powertrain, actually we can probably see
Yeah, if I press
the,
it.
oh, that's torque again. Yeah, but if you pull, it'll show up all the different parameters. There you
Do you notice any differences with steering weight and tram lining?
go. Between drive modes, not as much. The PS4S definitely helped.
Okay.
Versus the Cup 2Rs, but
How wide are those front tires?
I should know this. 265s and 275s.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
And this is the first gen infotainment.
Okay.
So they've revised, and obviously 2026 has the whole new layout now.
That's right.
With the little side screen on the left. And I drove a 2026 E-Ray in California and tried out the new interior. I actually grew to like it quite a bit.
Really? Okay.
They
cool.
redesigned the center console too, with a lot of interfaces in the cup holders. They got rid of the Great Wall of Corvette buttons.
They did. Oh man,
Yeah.
I actually really like this because
Me
it
too.
works super well.
It is really, really cool. A lot of, like, my wife Angel complains, like, when she's sitting here, there's, like, nothing for you to do as a passenger. It's like a divider, right? But I've grown to really like the Great Wall of Corvette buttons. It makes the interior very unique. What else has this kind of thing?
Sure.
So.
No, it's really cool. You get a lot of racy YouTube comments about it, but it is fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you in manual mode, in your Z mode?
Yeah, no, there you go. Now
That's
you're
manual.
Now you're
Okay.
Yeah, it will, like, time out and go back to auto if you leave it.
Sweet, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're driving. So.
Yeah, so you're back in drive now.
It's so sharp.
Yeah.
Man, it's good. Like an instrument.
Yeah, that's what I fell in love with, the engine.
Yeah.
I got to ride along in two pre-production, like fully camouflaged test cars. This is before it came out. And I literally hopped out of the passenger seat with some of the chief engineers, and I was like, whenever this thing is ready to order, I need one in my life. And like, I driven there in the R8. I rode America.
Okay.
I think it might have been a Mama event. That's where I think we first met. And they were like, can you come to Ann Arbor, Michigan? We want to put you in the Z06 so you can experience it for the passenger seat. I'm like, heck yeah. Drove all the way down, and I was like, I need this in my life. It is such a fantastic, charismatic engine. I love high revving, naturally aspirated engines, and I still love it to this day. This engine is just special.
The way the tone changes throughout the rev range is just so evocative, so addictive.
Yeah.
It's like multiple engines in one.
The best naturally aspirated engines do that. Whether they're GT3 flat 4 or 4-liter flat 6,
Yep.
or the 458 V8, right? It's amazing.
And I like that the gearing isn't so ridiculous that you can't enjoy it, at 8,500 RPM on the street.
100%.
That's one thing I learned in Decker Canyon is you could do 1, 2, 3 at like under 40 miles an hour,
Yep.
50 miles an hour. It is loud.
It is. That's why I was like, yeah, some of the aftermarket exhausts sound amazing, and maybe one day I'll get bored and do it. But like, right now,
I don't think it would be that different.
Need it,
Yeah.
right? Like my friends and neighbors can hear me coming from 3 blocks away.
It's probably already straight piped when it's when it's
just
open.
straight muffler bypass. So I start messing with cats, and I typically don't like doing that, like high flow cats or something.
That's right. Yeah, I'm sure like a header or something would, give you a little bit more of this or that, but I hear the intake. That sounds good.
On the mid load, you can hear it.
Yep. Is there any piped in engine noise with the Z06?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think they needed to. I hope they didn't.
It sounds pretty authentic.
Yes, at no point have I heard any weird, like, augmented noises, which is in a lot of cars now. There's no tube running in to amplify sound, as far as I know, through the firewall or anything.
Okay. Yeah,
Honestly, I just think they didn't need to, because it is kind of a beastly loud car.
Sure.
Cold starts are pretty wild, too.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Power build's so progressive aggressively. It's such a linear power band that there's not a lot of torque, right? It's only 420 pounds-feet of torque.
It's less torque than the Stingray.
Yeah, that's right. Like it wants the downshift to go. If you lock it into manual, 3,500 RPM.
You're not going anywhere.
It really starts to wake up above $4,000. I love that. I think there's so much charisma and character to a car that you can rev out. Do they make winter tires for the Z06?
Because they tested all of them. Are they winters or all seasons? Because remember the E-Ray launched with that. They were being real hard, gung-ho about it.
It could be all seasons.
Yeah, I think it is all season. I don't think it's true dedicated. I don't think like there's Blizzaks for this size.
Even so, the all seasons are excellent for the Corvette.
Yeah.
I got a Stingray loan when it first came out. I was going up north to pick up a 4Runner that I'd bought. And it was a 4th gen V8 4Runner, but it was up in Harbor Springs. And we're like, we would like a Corvette, please, in the middle of winter. And they were like, sure. And we said, we'd like one with winter tires. And they were like, no, take the one at all seasons. You'll be impressed. And we were going up hills with like 2 inches of snow and drifting around. It was pretty awesome.
Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive also helps because you have more weight back there. Right? Yeah. That's why like 911s are so good in low traction situations too.
Yep. And the E-Ray, of course, just decimates all in the snow. But the E-Ray is cool because it adds that electric motor noise.
Like a spaceship noise.
Spaceship and V8. But there's just such a sense of drama and sense of occasion here, and it's just so exotic. It's a really unique experience.
I like cars that are fun at all speeds, doing whatever you're doing, right? Around town traffic, like this puts a smile on my face. And are there faster cars for the money in a straight line? Yeah, I mean a 911 Turbo, and heck, like a full bolt-on GTR, AMG GTR, like those are really, really fast. But I want the joy of driving. Yeah. That's what I love. And I had 3 simultaneous NA high revving cars, the 350R, this, and the R8. And it was just, are you really taking me golfing? I know I'm in a Corvette, but come on, Chris.
We're just going to its homeland.
Natural habitat.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh. Makes for a good turnaround point. And, the golfers are like, hey, let's...
When I got in the car, a friend of mine did gift me a pair of white New Balance.
Yes.
He was like, I have something for you. I'm like, really? He just gave me a pair of New Balance. I'm like, thanks.
I did forget to wear my my shorts and my New Balance.
White socks. I've gotten the track a couple Z06s. Pit Race was the launch.
Oh, cool,
and then when you buy it new, you get to go to Spring Mountain for Ron Fellows.
Oh,
and
sweet.
they discount it. A lot of the performance cars have the cool like school program, right? And I think it's $1,000, and it's so worth it because you get 2 or 3 days, all of the different things, and you get to track them, and oh my gosh, it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend that.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of considering getting one of these because I've been shopping old 911s, like 991.1 911s.
It's kind of crazy.
They're the same price.
Well, it's crazy that you said old.
Yeah.
100%. I think I've sold half a dozen people on Z06 at least that I know, because it's just the best. I can't give a car a higher endorsement than owning it and keeping it for a long time too. That's what I always tell people. They're like, what do you really think about it? I'm like, it's in my garage still. I love it.
Yeah. It's just phenomenal. And that's the thing too, is you don't have to be going flat out to have fun in it and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a special car. And pretty good value. 911s are pricey. My wife and I were checking out just a 992 Carrera. And like, they're like 140? Dude, I'm like, what?
GTSs are easily over 200 these
brand
days.
new ones? Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's gotten a little bit ridiculous.
Turbos are now, Turbo S is 300 grand.
Yeah.
GT3s are 300 grand. I'm like, what?
No, it's silly. They're great cars, but I don't know. I just don't know if they're worth it when you factor in the value that you get from something like this. Like locally, at least, I've been seeing, base Z06s for like under 110.
Yeah. The Z01 is it's interesting. Everyone probably contributed to that because I always wanted the Z01. But driving this, do you feel like you need an extra 400 horsepower?
No, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Have you driven a Z01 yet?
I have not. Have you?
So I drove it in California, had it for a day, and it is mind-bogglingly fast and easy. It is this with an extra 400 horsepower, and it's not scary at all. I dialed up, I didn't go past PTM dry.
Okay.
And they have the boost by gear and traction management dialed in so well. And it was crazy. It was shockingly easy to drive for a 1,000 horsepower car. But if I had one, I'd probably go to jail.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it is so ballistically fast. It's incredible.
It's nice to be able to use all of this on the street with the gearing and with the sound. It's a usable supercar.
100%.
Yeah. It's still fast. I mean,
it's still plenty fast.
Not slow. 670 horsepower?
Yeah. I think they said 0 to 60 in 2.6.
Jeez.
Like, for an NA rear-wheel drive car, it's more than sufficient.
Do you drive this in automatic or manual mode most of the time?
If I'm on the freeway just commuting, going somewhere, it goes into tour, quiet, calm. But anytime around town, I'm in Z, full manual, fiddle down with paddle shifters for fun, because that's all playing. So
I think that's what I would do too.
Yeah, 100%.
That makes sense.
I like playing with the engine and listening to the sound and enjoying everything.
Also, at lower speeds, you almost don't want any surprises with it downshifting or something, tires spinning up or whatever. So. So right now we're in my mode. Tour quiets everything down. Yeah, it just turns into a...
Yeah, I did LA to Scottsdale, a bunch of trips to Detroit back to Chicago and back. It's fine on the freeway. Mag ride softens up, so you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You get a bit more road noise and stuff than a luxury car, but it's still...
What kind of fuel range and what kind of fuel economy do you get on road trips? I don't care about around town. I see 13.7. I know that's going to be terrible.
I've never seen above 18 to 19 on a freeway when I'm doing like 80 miles an hour cruise control.
Okay, all right.
The Z07 pack car, the big carbon Aero, is like 1 or 2 mpg worse. It is actually apparently noticeable, which I'm like, wow. Okay,
there's some downforce.
There's drag. Yeah, the downforce and drag penalty. But it's not like the old Corvettes where you could do 30 mpg. Like a Stingray with cylinder deactivation, on the freeway you're doing 30.
Sure, easily, yeah.
I'll do 18, 19. Maybe I saw 20 once when I was like driving slowly.
You could get like, 300 some miles out of a tank on like a road trip.
On a road trip,
to a track or something.
Around normal, like when I filled up today, it was showing 250.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a full tank. So it's not a big tank either. It's like 14 gallons.
Sure.
So you're not going to get great range. But miles per gallon, Chris. It's all about miles per gallon.
I like the carbon paddles.
Yeah. Some people in my videos have complained nonstop about the sound of the clicky paddles.
Yeah,
it does make a rather more pronounced like click.
Yes. Yeah. They're not quite as weighty as some other options out there, but they still feel good. They look good.
They look good for sure.
And you can pop it in neutral, right?
Yep.
And give it a little rev.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
You can also clutch kick it like a Porsche PDKS.
Oh, you can drift it?
Yep. You're launching it, that type of thing.
That's cool. All right, back into manual mode. It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
And does the Z07 package have slightly more aggressive suspension?
It's
Okay, so this is a little stiffer.
Yeah. They had a couple different setups, right? Because you can also do carbon wheels, and they actually had to retune the steering because you lose so much unsprung weight. It got too twitchy.
I remember reading about that.
So they almost like slow it down, right?
Interesting.
Carbon wheels were an upcharge, but my 350R had carbon wheels. I put Forged wheels on it because, like, if I hit a pothole and crack a wheel,
oh my gosh,
I don't want to shell out $4,000.
Sure.
Right? And it just, and I'm not a race car driver. Am I going to notice carbon wheels on the road? No. I'd rather spend that extra money on more driver training or track time or whatever.
Absolutely.
That's the way I was viewing it. And it's like a bragging rights kind of thing. It's like, I don't care. I got the Forged wheels, it's fine. But you can do the carbon wheels.
It's cool if you're either like taking it to the racetrack every weekend or if you're just like looking at it in your garage.
Yeah.
But I heard also some kind of weird nightmare stories about mounting tires to the carbon wheels.
Yep,
was really
a lot
tricky.
of shops won't do it because of the liability.
Yeah,
they
that's
know
right.
if they gouge it up or anything happens, that's very expensive.
Yep.
Plus they're already really big and wide, so you kind of need a different machine to mount and balance them anyways. But yeah,
interesting.
I remember, because when the 350R first came out, it was one of the first like normal priced cars with carbon wheels. People were having issues finding places that would handle them. Even some Ford dealers like, nope, we're not gonna touch them.
Yep.
It's like, it's a Ford.
That's right. fun, man. It's cool. It's a nice car. It's a very cohesive, complete, almost like luxurious but sporty and exotic. It does everything so well. There isn't the most steering feel. There isn't the most like vibration through the cabin, but it's just a really nice balance.
Definitely more on the numb side, especially like on track. If you go from a GT3 to this back to back,
sure,
you will absolutely feel it. But the limits are staggeringly high. Like, it is a beast, and it was shown in like the track test, right, with the actual times with real drivers. This thing was keeping up with cars double the price.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. The performance per dollar is absolutely insane. Yes. Depending on what spec you get, and you know how crazy you go with options and stuff. But like, that's kind of always the way the Corvette Z06 has been. Yes. It's been a supercar beater from the beginning.
I know people are upset that it's so much more expensive now, but they've moved the performance to targeting cars that are also way more expensive.
Sure.
Right?
Yep. And even the Stingray is punching above its weight pretty well for its price point too.
Stingray is so good.
Yeah.
Stingray with the Z51 mag ride, like, this is such a good car. But having spent time in like the more exotic GT3s and R8s and Lambos and stuff like that, when you hit Redline and a Stingray, I'm like, wait, that's it? I want more, right? Exactly I want the car to come alive at 6, 7, 8,000 RPM.
No, it's very true. Yeah. Yeah, the Stingray is it's tame. It's definitely catered to a more comfort-oriented audience, and I would say the Z06 in some ways too. Like, it's still comfortable, and that's partially the buyer demographic. Yeah. I'm sure they've really ramped it up with the ZR1, and
So it's interesting when they tell us about the different positioning of the vehicle. Stingray, most well-rounded, everything, entry-level point. Z06 is supposed to be the most track-focused, actually. So the ZR1 actually is damped more friendly than this car. Because the ZR1 is meant to be more of like, I think, like a grand touring, go anywhere, king of the hill, do everything kind of car.
Interesting.
So it's actually supposed to be sprung a little bit less harsh than this. This is the more NA, hard-edged, especially for this generation, track car. And then the E-Ray is like the whole other all-around luxury, daily drivable kind of supercar kind of thing.
Okay.
I always equate it to like, this is like a GT3, E-Ray is like a turbo.
Yeah.
Very different personalities.
Interesting. All right, well.
And then the ZR1 is just some ballistic nuclear missile.
Yeah, insanity.
And there's going to be a ZR1X.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. Yeah. Absolutely crazy.
One of my friends always brings it up. Something that would be really cool is if they did a Z06X. They put the E motor from the E-Ray in the front paired with this, and then it becomes a poor man's 918 Spider.
Yeah.
Because that's the same formula.
Yeah.
NA high revving V8 with the torque like vectoring pull the front end, all that all-wheel drive grip, and it would be really, really cool if they did something like that. That's probably the only thing that would make me want to swap. Actually, no, I'm just keeping this. I love this car. I don't need to.
Yeah, that was my follow-up question. Is there anything else you would want besides this that you've driven recently?
I regret selling my Shelby so much.
Really?
The 350R. So as soon as I financially recover from buying a house, I am on the hunt again for a 350R because it's a very different experience to this, and I just want to pair it together. I miss having a manual.
Sure.
I actually don't miss, because I've had a couple R8s, and I actually don't miss the R8 compared to this, because they're both naturally aspirated mid-engine, dual clutch, and mine was a rear-wheel drive conversion.
Sure.
And this I just thought was better in every way. And then the only things are, I would love a manual GT3 at some point, because Porsches are always still just so spectacular.
That's the dream.
Exactly. A manual 991.2 PTS GT3, but my bank account's missing a couple zeros.
Yeah.
And then I was gearing up to, I wanted a V12 in my life, and I was thinking about an F12, but I left my full-time job to pursue full-time YouTube.
Ferrari FFs are getting cheap.
Yeah, but the the drive unit is really expensive for the all-wheel drive system, and that's a known field thing. Same thing on Lusos too. Yeah, my friend had a Luso V12 had that done, but they are absolutely getting cheap,
and probably for a reason too.
Yeah, the ownership costs are going to be high. I wanted an F12, but at some point down the road. But we get different press cars all the time. I'm very lucky to also get to spend time in different cars every week, and so all these things are kind of like the special fun sports cars experiences. But one of my dream cars was a 458. And after buying this car, I was like, I don't need the 458 anymore.
Sure.
Because they benchmarked it, and I feel like they exceeded it. It's more modern. Yeah, I used to have the Ferrari looks and heritage, but I was like, I want an F12 now.
Yep.
So that's
interesting. All right, well, that's good to know.
And ownership costs haven't been bad. I literally just went to the dealer for an oil change. I've done the trans filter and oil change already, or filter fluid change.
Do you do trans filter at every oil change? Is that kind of
not
the norm?
Maybe if you're more like persnickety, you would. I did it after break-in.
Okay.
And I just let the life go. The notification came up at 7,500. I think the standard one is 7,500, but I did it early after break-in, and I may do it maybe next year. I bought an extended warranty. That's 84 months, 0 deductible.
What do you need? What else do you need?
Exactly. The crazy thing is, I don't think they do it anymore, but when this came out, I remember everybody was trying to flip them.
Yes.
And there was a carrot in the stick. The stick was, if you flip your car, you have no warranty on it, and you're banned from buying any cool GM products ever again.
Yeah.
The carrot was, if you keep it for 6 months, you get 500,000 General Motors rewards points.
That's right.
So I got 500,000 points, and that's worth $5,000. I've been using that for all my oil changes, my extended warranty.
Free
I still
maintenance.
have like 200. Exactly.
That's right. I read about that the other day. That's the way to do it.
I'm still using them.
Yeah.
I don't think they have it in their new ones anymore. I don't know if they're doing it for 01. If they are, heck yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've been very lucky that I literally haven't spent anything on this car other than buying tires.
Sure. Yeah, tires are pricey, but that's any exotic fast car.
Yes.
Tires are going to be around, I don't know, what are tires for this? $2,000?
$2,500.
$2,500? Yeah.
And they're huge. When they show up 345 PS4s, they're like $600 a piece.
It's a lot of rubber.
Yeah, because it's a big. You're like, okay, yeah, this costs a lot of money.
Yep. Yeah. And tire options are limited for this, just due to sizing. Yeah. Because it's 20s in the front, 21s in the rear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Cup 2Rs are still sitting in my garage on the factory wheels. PS4S is what I would recommend.
This is a good tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just does everything good all around for whatever you want to do.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Are you sold?
I'm pretty sold. No, this is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
What else?
What, like, I'm for the price.
Do the people need to know? Nice
okay.
STI. Clean.
About the Z06. About the Z06. I love the car. Ownership has been good for me. Take care of it. Let it come to temperature before you start driving. I don't even move it out of my garage or driveway or wherever until oil temp reaches at least 100.
Okay.
Interesting thing though is it does not get hot. I think they maybe learned their lesson or just upsized the cooling. Like, it's warmish, fall day, right? 70 degrees outside.
Sure.
And we've been driving it. It's not
oil temp's pretty low,
160.
yeah.
It will not.
Interesting.
To the point where when I first had it, I was like, is something not right? Like, do I need to drive for an hour before I can start beating on this thing? Because I'm used to like, oh, okay, I'm at 180, 190, almost 200. Okay, now I can go have fun now.
Sure.
And it just doesn't.
Dry sump, right? It's dry sump, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? And it just... So that's one thing, but it's fine. Make sure it comes to temperature before you drive it hard. I think that's a good thing for any sort of performance car that's kind of on the ragged edge. Yeah. But the engine is an absolute highlight. It's so fantastic to live with. I love the looks.
It looks
the
insane.
wider body. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a... I feel like when the C8 first came out, the proportions weren't quite right.
Exactly.
And all the aero and the extra width with the body here, it brings it all together. It's beautiful.
I remember looking at the race car.
Yes.
And I'm like, ooh, when they do the wide body treatment, that's when it's going to look the right way.
How is this on track?
Ballistic.
I bet.
Yeah, at Spring Mountain, it was so much fun. The limits are so high. The only downside, the steering's a little more numb and like it trends a little more towards understeer.
Okay.
But once you get the hang of it, I mean, it was addictingly fun. I absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about getting like a track alignment or anything like that?
If I decide to do more track days with it, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to. But like, it's a bigger car. It's a larger car with big power. So like, for example, close to us, Waterford Hills, I feel like it's overkill there.
Absolutely, yeah. Some tracks are too small.
Like, you need more space. Like I'm on Concourse, it's not. You need a bit more space. So that's why like Spring Mountain was amazing.
Cool.
Because it's such a big layout and everything.
Road America would be dope.
Road America would be epic in this car. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Put the smile on my face every single day. I just, unfortunately don't drive it quite enough, but
sure.
When I do fire it up, it's special.
No issues, no reliability problems?
No.
Cool.
I've not had a single knock on carbon fiber problem, but I still extended the warranty for peace of mind because it is still a high-strung and a pretty exotic engine, and stuff is...
And you have a pretty early build, too.
Yeah.
For whatever that means or whatever it's worth.
Yeah, it's been fine.
Yeah. And you did, we were talking about this earlier, you did the Corvette Museum delivery, which is super cool. I think that's so cool that you could do that. It's like an extra $500 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. And you can get a whole special day. You get a tour of the factory, or no, the factory and the museum. Get a little plaque. And it was just a fun little thing to do.
That's neat.
First time ordering a car of this magnitude, brand new, like getting the option in exactly how I wanted. All my other cars, like the R8s, were bought secondhand.
Sure.
So yeah, it just made it even more special. If you buy one of these brand new, any Corvette, go to Ron Fellows. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Sweet.
So much fun. And
what seats are these? Are these the GT2s?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm too fat for comp seats.
All right, I've heard the GT2 is kind of the best
Happy medium, 100%. 100%.
Sweet.
Yeah. I would love if they had a more, like the comp seats are really good, but for daily that wouldn't be comfortable. Oh no, what is happening here? Is that just normal traffic?
Yeah, they're just exiting. It's just a little exit right here.
Okay. The comp seats are fine. They're not quite as aggressive as like Porsche carbon buckets or Senna seats, right? But these are a good seat for all around, heated, cooled, power, everything.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Yeah, this is a special car. It's just an American Ferrari. It's like everyone says. It is like that.
Yeah. I remember when Ferrari did the 458, I thought maybe this is a rumor or something, but they're like, we cannot do a flat plane crank V8 with displacement more than 4.5 liters because of the vibrations.
Sure.
It would shake itself to pieces. And then Ford was like, here's the voodoo in the Shelby. But it had a big like rubber donut damper, and like that one was also kind of a high-strung engine that had some issues, right?
Yep.
People literally had to put Gen 2 motors into them. Like, I was so paranoid about mine. I was always making sure it warmed up. I put oil separators in there. I was like checking the oil level all the time, right? But then they did this one, and obviously it's way more than 4.5 liters, and it's just cool what they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, and GM does do GM Performance, when they put their mind to it, they do their due diligence. They put their engineering best efforts into stuff like this.
Look at the ZR1.
And they're not perfect, but they're really damn good.
Yeah.
And you can't beat it for the money. You just can't.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
That's why I like my Camaros. I'm like, I keep looking at other stuff twice as expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gosh, I don't know. Is it really that much better?
Exactly. And it's like across the portfolio, right? The CT5E Blackwing. I'm so sad they're ending production. I told myself I'd buy one at the final run because I love that car, but I have no need for that right now. But I want one.
Yeah.
Because
that's a great daily. That's a great
car. A manual 5E Blackwing. Heck yeah.
Now, whenever they get something right, get it perfect.
Yes.
They discontinue it.
Yep. 100%. Thank you, Chevy Performance Engineers.
All right. Well, Eddie, thanks, man. This was a pleasure.
Glad we finally made it happen.
It's great to finally do a collab and drive your car, and go check out Eddie's channel. You've seen his videos, Eddie X on YouTube.
I appreciate it. I need to do more videos with this thing.
Yeah, it's a beast. This is cool.
Glad you like it.
Yeah,
I hope to see one in your garage soon.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm really wanting to pare down. I just have so many cars, so many oil changes, so many insurance bills. I'm like, I could just consolidate into one fun car, Ranger Raptor, fun car.
Two-car solution.
Two-car solution.
Done.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to get a storage unit and swap cars out 3 times a week with that because I want to drive everything.
That's the side that people don't realize when you have multiple. When I had this R8 Shelby, at any moment, a car needs an oil change, a car needs something, paperwork, it's a lot. It never stops.
Yeah.
And then you think about people with 30 cars, they have a person managing it. We don't want to do that.
You need a staff.
Yeah. That's, and then you never drive them either.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Man, no, this is great. Thanks again.
Of course.
I also like the idea of a car that doesn't really need anything else. It doesn't need a lot. You don't need to modify it to go to the racetrack. You can make a couple tweaks with, maybe brake pad compounds and alignment, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I have some friends who have gone even crazier with theirs, like changing brakes out. One of my friends, he tracks a lot out in Arizona. So he's got a Z06 that he absolutely loves, and he went to, I forget if he did gyro disc or somebody, brakes. He took out the seats and put like fixed buckets in.
Okay.
He did obviously suspension. I don't know what he did. Maybe just straight up track alignment. But you can't, right?
Sure.
You can go absolutely crazy.
And we weren't going crazy on the brakes. These carbon ceramics actually feel really good. I did not like the bite and pedal feel of the E-Ray carbon ceramics. I felt like they were way too light. Something about the copper-free compound, just it didn't have enough bite to the level of power of that vehicle. These in just normal street use feel
fine.
great. They're fantastic.
They don't make obnoxious noises like some carbon ceramics do.
Yeah.
And even when it gets chillier, I haven't noticed any of that weird behavior sometimes when you have cold carbon ceramics. Like
They're very normal.
I've actually, they're very, very livable carbon ceramics.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful not to ever damage them.
Be so careful.
They are terrifyingly expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Tom has a C7 Z06 with carbon ceramics, and you don't want to power wash them. You don't want to like chip them when you're taking wheels off. You have to be so cognizant of just maintaining them. But if you do, they'll last forever. It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't hopefully expect to ever have to replace them.
That's right. I guess worst case scenario, you could always go to steel, but then you wouldn't maintain Z07 pack stuff. Cool. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up there. We're getting some nice fall colors.
Absolutely.
It's a very colorful video. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Right before everything, just all the leaves dump.
The leaves die.
Everything turns
and it gets
brown.
cold and sad if we don't see the sun for 3 months.
Well, this has been a good break in a sea of SUVs and crossovers, and hopefully add a little bit of color to the viewers' lives.
What do you mean a sea of SUVs? You had a Revolto.
I know, but besides that, it got replaced with a Subaru Impreza RS, which I think is bright red.
That's true.
We'll give them credit.
That is true.
Yeah, it's a
Glad
cool
you
color.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
No, this was fun. Go check out Eddie's channel again. We'll see you guys in the next video. We'll put a link in the description.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's it. We'll do some more collabs. This was fun.
We absolutely should.
Yeah.
This was a good time.
Good.